Welcome to Dial Up Digest. If you've been watching my Hey Arnold character analysis series, you know that there are a lot of characters on this show. Aside from the main and supporting characters, there were tons of recurring and background characters. In the past, I've made a video called 8 Hey Arnold characters you forgot about, so now I'm going to test your Hey Arnold memory again with another 8 Hey Arnold characters you forgot about. First up in this list is Inga. Inga was a nanny from Switzerland who was hired by the Patakis to cook, clean, and babysit Helga. Inga was a very strict nanny. She took her job seriously, which annoyed Helga. Helga didn't like Inga because she felt like she was controlling her life.
Yeah, and she thinks she can just move into my house and start running my life. Well, I've got news for her. Nobody runs Helga Pataki.
So she got her fired by framing her for stealing his dad's lucky belts. At number 2, we have Cecile. Cecile is Arnold's pen pal from France. In the episode Arnold's Valentine, Cecile sends Arnold a letter saying that she's going to visit him in Hillwood. Arnold doesn't read the letter, but coincidentally, Helga pretends to be Cecile herself and writes him a letter saying that she wants to see him. After the date, Cecile then shows up at the restaurant, leaving everyone confused.
You did not recognize me from my photo?
You're Cecile? But you can't be Cecile because she's Cecile.
Next up is Nick Vermicelli. Nick Vermicelli is an associate of Big Bob. He gave Big Bob business advice in the episode Runaway Float. However, he was overconfident in his skills, considering the float he designed was a complete failure. In the episode Save the Tree, Nick again appeared beside Big Bob. This time, he was helping Big Bob bulldoze an old tree to make way for a new beeper emporium. If the project was successful, Nick negotiated to own more of Big Bob's beepers.
And this time I'll be a 50% partner.
20.
40.
20.
30.
20.
Deal.
Nick was relentless in his pursuit, going against Big Bob's pleas to stop after he realized his daughter was in the tree. In the Hey Arnold movie, Nick betrays Big Bob and joins forces with Mr. Sheck. Nick tricks his old friend into signing a contract that would give Mr. Sheck 51% of Big Bob's beepers. Nick even gets into a fight with Big Bob and actually won. At the end of the movie though, Big Bob got revenge, marking the end of Nick's appearances on Hey Arnold. At number 4, we have 2 characters, best friends Connie and Maria. Connie and Maria are 6th grade students at PS 118. They are featured in many episodes as background characters. We really got to know Connie and Maria in the episodes 6th Grade Girls and Phoebe Skips. In 6th Grade Girls, Connie and Maria invite Arnold and Gerald to the school dance, only to make their boyfriends jealous. Luckily, just before the boys were about to get beaten up, Connie and Maria stepped in.
Tommy, you let him go. Now!
Yeah, you too, Bird.
In the episode Phoebe Skips, we saw Connie and Maria's cruel and mischievous ways yet again. This time they took advantage of Phoebe by manipulating her into their personal assistant. Connie and Maria were supposed to be in the 6th grade, but they looked, sounded, and behaved as if they were in high school. Next up, we have Seymour.
Seymour? You mean the disposal?
The disposal?
What do you think we're looking at? He's right in there, you little clowns.
Seymour is the kid from PS1 19 with a legendary appetite. He competed against Arnold during an eating contest and surprisingly lost. Arnold's approach of slowly pacing himself proved better than Seymour, who ate too much too soon. At number 6, we have Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is the mysterious boarding house resident at Sunset Arms. We never even saw his face. He never joined the other boarders for meals or interacted with them at all. He valued his privacy, so he paid extra for perks like delivered meals and his own washroom.
He has his own private shower and a great big split-level suite. I don't like him.
In the episode Door Number 16, Mr. Smith receives a package. Everyone in the boarding house is very curious about what is in that package. Their nosiness got the better of them as they chased down Arnold and Gerald to get a hold of it. In the end, the boarders had their way. To their surprise, the package contained a photo of all of them with the caption, "My family." It turns out, even though Mr. Smith liked to keep his life private, he considered the boarders as his family. Up next, we have Jimmy Kafka. Jimmy Kafka is Grandpa's dear friend from childhood. Throughout the series, Grandpa would frequently recall memories of him and Jimmy. During the episode Part-Time Friends, it was revealed that Grandpa and Jimmy had a fight and then never saw each other again.
One day you made up, right?
Nope, I never saw Jimmy Kafka again. But I think of him every time I go to the bathroom.
After that, Jimmy finally made an appearance during the episode Old Iron Man. The two compete in a dangerous triathlon to determine who is the best. Jimmy proves to be just as stubborn as Grandpa. Eventually, they both agree that they were being foolish and decide to finish the race together. However, at the end of the episode, the two start arguing again. At number 8, we have Vic and Maury. Vic and Maury are introduced in the episode Downtown as Fruits. These guys looked like they were up to no good.
Hey! Hey, you two!
In the episode Wheeze and Ed, they were caught making counterfeit pennies and got arrested. They were apparently friends with Oscar and played poker with him at the boarding house. When Vic and Maury weren't coming up with illegal schemes, they worked at a mechanic shop. Did you remember all of the characters from this list? If not, which character did you forget about? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, you can test your Hey Arnold knowledge again with this video right here. Until next time, my friends, dialing out.